Con sonar, new contact bearing 279,
Burke
designated Sierra 1.
Let's raise all of our masts.
Raise the radar mast.
Con sonar, switching to active search.
Let's go. We are danger close. Danger close.
Con sonar, master, walk. Come left to 2.
Danger close.
Make turns for. Con sonar, we are con sonar, launch transient from.
Yeah, let's get some guns on this. We are
Con
trying out
sonar,
dot
launch
mod.
transient from. Con sonar, new contact bearing 275,
Alright, this
designated
is
Sierra 4.
So this is a new
Con sonar,
surface
new contact
combat
bearing
mod. Well, relatively new.
273, designated Sierra. Con sonar, launch transient from. Fire VLS.
I want to get some pretty pictures. Yeah, this is dot mod, and we are testing out surface combat.
Con sonar, launch transient from. Con sonar, launch transient from. Fire. Con sonar, launch transient from.
Lots of missiles going back and forth.
Con sonar, launch transient from. Con sonar,
Ooh, that
launch
was
transient
close.
from.
Oh, we got hit. Oh, we got hit. Good.
Con sonar, launch transient
See if we
from.
can get as good as we can get.
Fire VLS.
Ooh, that was
Con
close.
sonar, launch transient from. Fire VLS. Fire VLS. Con
Ooh, we
sonar,
are
launch
hit again.
transient from. Con L, steady course. Con sonar, launch transient from. Con sonar, launch transient from. Con sonar, launch transient from.
Chap.
Fire VLS. Fire VLS. Fire VLS. Con sonar, launch transient from.
Oh no. Oh no, that's not good.
Fire VLS.
Ooh.
Fire VLS.
Goodness, that thing is still.
Flooding in the reactor space.
Con sonar, launch transient from.
Jeez. That missile.
Fire
did
VLS. Fire VLS. Fire VLS. Fire
not do well.
VLS.
That was rough.
Fire
That was really
VLS.
rough.
Con sonar, launch transient from. Fire VLS. Fire VLS. Fire VLS. Fire VLS.
Alright, those are intercepting missiles. Let's watch them on the screen. One of them detonated. 2. Looks like we're getting through. Oh, no.
Con sonar, launch transient from.
It is on fire. They are getting really hurt.
Fire VLS. Con sonar, launch transient from. Fire VLS. Fire VLS. Fire VLS. Fire VLS. Fire VLS.
We are launching everything we can. Alright, damage control. Hull's at 1%. We cannot take a single more hit, otherwise we are down.
Damage control parties. Lead of the reactor space.
Con
Yep.
sonar, launch transient from.
Let's see what we can get. Alright. Miss. Several misses.
Con sonar, launch transient from.
Come on. So close. We got a hit. We did get a hit. Alright, any of these within gun range? We have gun range on this one. We are low on all of our
Arms have been
BLS.
repaired.
Fire VLS. Fire VLS. Con sonar,
Kill
launch
her.
transient from.
Wait.
Fire VLS.
We're bracketing her as well.
Con, fire control. Unable to fire.
Con sonar, launch transient from. Come left
Speed up, speed up.
Make turns. Make turns for 3,
Try to actually
4
angle away.
knots. Maneuvering aye.
Fire VLS. Fire VLS. Con sonar. Launch transient from. Fire VLS. Fire VLS. Fire VLS. Fire VLS.
Alright, we're out of those VLS.
Con sonar. Launch transient from. Fire VLS.
Out of those as well. Try to launch some torpedoes at them.
Con sonar lost contact.
All right, we
Master
got one,
2.
we got one, we
Last
got one.
bearing 285. Contact breaking up.
Oof, that was tough. That was really tough. They went down. Missiles are chasing that thing. No. No.
Con sonar. Launch transient from.
Okay, let's see. Come on. Come on. If we can get a good hit here. Dang it. Alright, that'll be real interesting. Oh, so close. So close. Several, at least one hole on fire. Engines are down. Okay, hopefully she's not too much of a threat. Let's slow down.
Make turns for 1, 5
Because they're
knots.
definitely-
Maneuvering aye.
Come left to 139. Con sonar.
Oh,
no
yes,
longer
we got
cavitating.
it. We got it. We got it. Last explosion. The fires did her in. That was really intense. That was a really intense start. That was a really
Con
intense
sonar
start.
regained contact on Sierra Bore. Bearing 284. Come right to
We're at 1% still in our
169.
hole.
Helm aye.
Pumps are back at it. And now we gotta hunt that sub down. Problem is those two are in between our line of sight of that one. So I think we're gonna want to make some distance.
Make con sonar. We are cavitating.
Let's get some distance.
Come right to
Cut at an angle.
198. Helm aye.
There it is. Yep. See. See. All right.
Con sonar. Con helm. Steady course.
Okay. Let's slow down to
Con
10.
sonar. No longer cavitating.
And since we are in a very scary predicament,
Fire V.
we're gonna see if we
Con
can get one of
maneuvering.
our
Making turns for 10 knots.
long-range torpedo missiles and get her in that area.
Con,
Launch.
Lyco, aircraft ready to launch.
Launch our aircraft as well. Another great feature of dot mod
Con,
is
Lyco, launching aircraft.
controllable aircraft. Not only do we get surface vessels and missiles and guns,
Con,
chat.
Lyco,
we
aircraft
also
in the
get
air.
controllable aircraft.
Con, Lyco,
Send that
aircraft
over
transiting
direction.
point.
And follow it. Ooh, I can't believe that was so intense. I was gonna explain more about the game, but that just got real intense real fast. So you have your main missile slot VLS system right here at the bottom right, alongside your torpedoes. And then you have all your torpedoes you can reload in here. I have some T-LAMs, which I think are anti-surface. Yeah, they're anti-surface only. And these are anti-sub only. But if you get desperate, you can use them in a pinch. I guess for anything, but I don't know if it'll work. So looks like our fish might have been a little. Let's get our towed array out if we're doing some. Glad I didn't get damaged in that fight. Goodness, 1%. I can't believe that. I cannot believe that. I'm gonna try to identify this thing too. Alright, let's see if we can identify it. Possibly.
Con sonar. Sierra Bore is classified as submerged submarine.
That'll get us close, I think. below the duct layer. So let's follow our aircraft across the sea. Usually, if you land the torpedo roughly near the spot
Con.
that you
Lyco.
think they're
Aircraft
at,
orbiting waypoint. Con. Lyco.
it'll force
Aircraft
them
transiting point.
into making a mistake and moving around. So we're going to see if that's the case with us.
Con. Lyco. Aircraft dropping weapon.
Beautiful drop. Alright. Let's see if we get her to make a mistake. And she pops up as a confirmed target anywhere.
Con sonar, noisemaker
we
bearing
we did find it. All right.
290.
Is she in range? She's not in range, just outside of our range. So you know what we can do is adjust our heading a little bit this way.
Come right to 257 helm I.
Yeah, that'll be tough because she'll be right next to all those dead ships. Let's get our Seahawk
Con.
over here though.
Lyco. Aircraft transiting to point.
See if we can't find it again.
Con. Lyco. Aircraft orbiting waypoint.
Force another noise
Con
maker.
sonar, noisemaker
Yep, we
bearing
did.
290.
Perfect, we got it right here. Let's
Con.
drop.
Lyco. Aircraft transiting to point.
Drop it right here, right in front.
Con. Lyco. Aircraft dropping weapon.
There we go.
Con.
RTB.
Lyco. Aircraft returning to base.
Got 2 fish to deal with in the meantime.
Con. Helm. Steady course.
Con sonar, lost
Nice.
contact. Sierra 4, last bearing 290. Contact breaking up.
Next one's coming in. Oh, too low. Nice. We did get a hit on the rear end. Okay, just a foxtrot, just a foxtrot. Hitting the sea floor. That was solid. That was solid work. Almost textbook on the scaring them with the aircraft and then forcing it in. Not a super efficient use. I totally get that, but the fact that we're even alive is a miracle. Looks like we're gonna get a follow-up shot on it too. Oh, we went for the bubbles. Just gonna smack hard down. Oof. Oof. Let's see if looks like we're going in for the final kill. This torpedo's gonna find it.
Con sonar, regained contact on Sierra 5, bearing 285.
Sierra 5, oh no. Is there another one to deal with? Oh no, Sierra 5. Oh no, Sierra 5. That's not good. Alright, we've got another one. Another one to deal with. Let's go slow. See if we can
Make
make some
turns
noise.
for 5 knots. Maneuvering I. Come left to 228 helm I.
Con sonar, Sierra 5 is classified as submerged submarine.
Man, there's so much noise right there in that direction. We are in a very, very rough predicament. This is the Arleigh Burke 2. Fought against 2 other heavy Soviet Russian destroyers as well. And looks like we have 2 submarines here to deal with. Originally we were off the coast of Norway. Yeah, to our south we got some of the Norwegian islands. Yep, there was a task force spotted to the north. So this Arleigh Burke Flight 2 was assigned to go and see if we could chase it off, and it turns out it was quite a big fight. Alright, there's Sierra 5. So I guess we have another submarine to try and deal with our still 1% hull. So that is
Con, helm, steady course.
Con,
very hard to deal with.
Aircraft landing.
Alright, land this guy, rearm. Try to do the same thing.
Con, FLYCO, aircraft recovered.
Not quite in range of our torpedoes, which I don't love, but we're going to see what we can do.
Con, FLYCO, launching aircraft.
Let's take off and send them this way.
Con, FLYCO, aircraft is in the air. Con,
Let's send
FLYCO,
them.
aircraft transiting to point.
We want to listen as best we can. Nice thing is if we're not within torpedo distance, they're not going to be super into that distance as well. Our active is going to be giving us away, but they don't launch typically unless we launch close. They should be able to hear that aircraft though. Alright. We're going to drop where we think they are. Close. Let's see if we can scare them into telling us where they really are.
Con, FLYCO, aircraft dropping weapon.
Alright, now our aircraft's going to orbit. While this thing executes a circular search pattern. And let's check out our... Let's check out our map. Oh, did I miss the map? Don't see it. There's our mini map, there we go. Okay, no maneuvers from the Tango. Nothing to throw for a loop. So I don't know if that means she's closer or farther. She's now almost in range, so what we're gonna do is, since we know the rough bearing, let's put this between us and her for sure.
Fire, VLS.
That's gonna make us deaf for a minute.
Con,
Let's move
FLYCO,
this
aircraft transiting to
aircraft
point.
a little bit farther, and let's see what we can hear.
Con, FLYCO, aircraft orbiting waypoint.
Okay, we still lost her. Let's see if we can regain that at all. Maybe a slightly different angle.
Come right to 247, helm aye.
Not hearing anything. We last saw her right near the duct layer.
Con, helm, steady course.
I don't think she's that far out. We're gonna drop another one and then RTB. Triangular search pattern.
Con, FLYCO, aircraft
kilometers.
transiting to point.
Con sonar, Sierra 5 is classified as submerged submarine.
Kilo. We found her. Oh no, these ones could be tough. Alright. She is not moving from the looks of it. Barely moving. Alright, you within range? Not within range of our torpedo missiles. About 2 kilometers short. This means our Seahawk will have to be Drop it right in front. Seahawks gonna have to be the hero. Because we're so far away. I'm sure they're feeling lucky to be alive.
FLYCO, aircraft dropping weapon.
Right,
Con,
RTB.
FLYCO, aircraft returning to
Rearm you
base.
ASAP. We have a second one.
Con,
Alright, let's
FLYCO,
launch.
aircraft ready to launch.
Let's get
Con,
you up.
FLYCO, launching aircraft.
Alright, I think we had two. That'll help us a ton.
Con, FLYCO, aircraft is in the air.
Alright, get your butt over here.
Con, FLYCO, aircraft transiting to point.
Alright, we're coming around. Trying to listen. Do you see the wake?
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing
Noisemaker.
287.
Make sure to mark that updated. Spot. Alright, give us a circle, give us a circle. And come back at it. You low? They are on the sea floor. Yeah, they are very low.
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 287.
We are scaring them, that's good. Okay, okay. How many people get hit here? Oh, gonna be almost smack in the middle. Okay, good. Solid hit right in the middle. Tore her open quite a bit. Quite a bit. Seahawks just passed each other on the way back. Alright, let's see. We lost her. Lost her. I think she's popping up for air. Let's see if she.
Con sonar, Sierra 5 is cavitating.
Sierra 5 is cavitating. Show me where she's at. Alright. It's gotta be around here. She was hit right where she deployed that. Was heading in that direction. Okay, probably retreating. Surfacing. Surfacing, we do have it, alright. We are dropping that right on her nose. We're within gun range? I don't know. Let's drop these torpedoes.
Con, FLYCO, aircraft dropping weapon. Con, FLYCO, aircraft transiting to point.
Con sonar, lost contact. Master 5,
Immediate
last
hit.
bearing
Immediate hit.
289. Contact breaking up.
Alright,
Con,
RTB.
FLYCO, aircraft returning to base.
Man. Oh man. That was, wow. Yeah. Didn't quite get within striking distance of us, luckily, but what is that? About 16, 20? About 20 kilometers out, yeah. We kept him at a good distance. Oh, and that smack in the bottom. Excellent kill, excellent kill. I'd say that was more than a fair trade. We lost 99% of our hull, and let's take her in for a landing.
Con, FLYCO, aircraft landing.
Stow her away.
Con, FLYCO, aircraft recovered. Con, FLYCO,
Stow her
aircraft
away.
stowed.
2 destroyer kills and 2 submarine kills. That is definitely more than they had in a long time. So more than I thought we'd get. I thought we were done for with that first salvo. That was quite the introduction. Quite the introduction. So gotta turn her around. Send her back to Norway.
Come left 2.
Definitely gonna need some heavy
173,
repairs.
Helm I.
There's some things we're not going to be able to fix on our own. So, really hoping nothing else pops up on radar. That trawler. It's a Norwegian one, so we're good. We just witnessed quite the epic battle. And almost witnessed the U.S. allies lose a whole ship. So, once we're towed arrays, let's start bringing us up to speed a little bit.
Con sonar, we are cavitating.
Alright. Turn
Make
off active
turns
sonar,
for
keep our
3,
SM mask
4
on just in case
knots,
there's anything, but we'll
maneuvering
turn
aye.
back around.
Come left
see if
2.
we can get that aircraft.
175, Helm I. Con, helm, steady course.
Now we're booking it.
Con, maneuvering, making turns for 3, 4 knots.
What a great model they do have on these ships. Coldwater definitely isn't the prettiest of games, but I mean, considering the alternatives, it probably is one of the prettiest games now that I'm thinking about that. Your next closest thing is going to be World of Ships, but even then they don't get nearly as in depth with capabilities you can do. And again, this all thanks to .mod doing surface combat here.
Con,
Land.
FLYCO, aircraft landing.
Stow you away. We'll call it a day.
Con, FLYCO, aircraft recovered. Con, FLYCO, aircraft stowed.
And lives to fight another day despite the massive damage and 1% hull left.